Hey guys, it's Bear with the Gimpy Camper. I'm going to interrupt your regularly scheduled entertainment to give you an important announcement. So a lot of you guys know that I've been working on my camper for a couple of months now, and we've just been chipping away at it and redoing some stuff that really needed to be fixed. And I kind of went to a breaking point when I went to check on it about a week ago, and there was a bunch of water in my bed. So obviously I had a failure in the roof that I was working on. I did figure out what it was. It was a piece of a turn-and-bond tape that I didn't have sealed down correctly. So I got all that fixed, but it just pushed me over the edge. I'm so tired of working on campers. And so I was eventually going to upgrade to like a fifth wheel or something like that, using it to travel for work and that kind of thing. But this really wasn't in my plans for a couple more years. But this was enough to push me over the edge. So now we went from the Gimpy Camper to the Gimpy Glamper. So I did end up with a 2019 Cougar half-ton towable 29RKS. You know, I really like the floor plan. It's really open. There's some things that I don't really like about it. But for the most part, for the pros versus cons, I'm a big fan. So, you know, we're going to have a walkthrough video, and we're going to have some more in-depth videos over this camper because we're going to be spending quite a bit of time with it. But this is just more of an introduction of how we got there. Okay, so when I first started looking at fifth wheels, I was looking at my truck. So I got my truck with the intention of pulling a fifth wheel. I've never been one of these people that said you need to do a dually for everything. And I thought that I was going to be pretty good with whatever I decided. But the Achilles heel to the 3/4 ton truck is the payload capacity. I have a 2016 Ram 2500. It's a crew cab short bed. But I do have the Cummins turbo in there. So what is the problem? So the problem is that they advertise these trucks can pull like 25,000 pounds, something crazy. But that's different if you got a gooseneck trailer and like all that weight is supported by the axles of the trailer. But it's different with a fifth wheel. So a fifth wheel, you have your payload capacity. So your payload capacity, basically you have your gross vehicle weight rating, okay? And then you subtract how much your truck weighs and how much you weigh and everybody in your truck weighs, and what's left over is how much you can have in your truck or the weight on your truck. So essentially what you're going to do with a fifth wheel is you're going to have 15 to 20% of the weight of that entire rig on your pin weight, which is the weight that goes down onto the pin box right over your axles in your truck. And in doing some math, apparently my payload capacity in my truck is only 2,300 pounds. Well, you know, I'm a big guy, I've got a family, I've got all this other stuff that I carry around, and it just didn't work out math-wise. So that's why I went ahead and got a half-ton towable truck, because 2,300 pounds doesn't go very far when you start looking at, you know, decent-sized fifth wheels. So I am happy with what I picked. So my Cougar half-ton fifth wheel has a weight rating of 8,801 pounds, a carrying capacity of 1,599 pounds, and a hitch weight that's estimated at 1,605 pounds. And, you know, they estimate that that's half-ton towable. I would really question that because I just don't see it. But I think that it's perfectly logical that I can use my 3/4 ton truck to pull it. And we have plenty of power, and the exhaust brake helps a ton. I love that thing. But, you know, you just got to keep in mind the specifications of your truck and the limitations. You don't want to pull something that's higher than what your truck's rated for. You just don't want to do it. As a final thought of this introduction video to the new rig, I wanted to give a shout out to Lakeshore RV in Muskegon, Michigan. Worked with Steve He's got a name like mine. Man, I don't know why people have a hard time saying my name now. Steve Schuitema, down at Lakeshore RV. He's a really nice guy. Had a heck of a deal. You know, a lot of these places, if you look online, they say the best place to find a deal on an RV is northern Indiana, southern Michigan. And it seems to be pretty legit because I got a better deal by a few $1,000s than I found anywhere else, anywhere near here. So I would recommend giving them a call if you're in the market for a new RV. See what kind of deal they can give you. They've done me right so far. You know, I was able to go up there, do a walkthrough, do an orientation, take it home that day, which I hear from a lot of people's experiences isn't that common, because you usually have to do a walkthrough and then you have to go back and everything like that. So, you know, I think that they've done me right. I upgraded the battery from one 12-volt battery to two 6-volt batteries. I also bought a hitch from them, and they gave me a sweet deal on that. Apparently they don't mark them up that much. And then the one that I had ordered didn't work, and so they worked out another deal with me. So I got a companion slider, a B&W companion slider hitch. It's a great hitch so far. I've not used the sliding option yet. I don't really see that I'll need to, because as you can see here, just in test run, I got pretty good turning radius there. But I'd rather have it, especially for the price that I paid for it. So give them a call if you're looking for a new RV, and I'll share my experiences with you as we go.
Do not forget to hit that subscribe button.